Here with Wheaton College women's basketball head coach Melissa Hodgson after a 77-59 victory over Suffolk University in the championship game of the Cheryl Warren Powers 95 Memorial Tournament. Coach, overall, just your initial thoughts on the win.
Great weekend, Sean. Remembering Cheryl Warren and her impact on the program, and having the twins here who were the halftime entertainment today, from what I heard. A really great community gathering. A ton of alums were here yesterday and today, and really that's it transcends basketball and just is so much bigger than the game itself. So the team was really fired up this weekend. They obviously wanted to win the tournament, and I just thought even today we were better than yesterday, and that kind of goes with what we plan every day, is to just get better each day and focus on the process, more than the long-term goals. So just a really good tournament. I thought we got a lot of people in the mix. Obviously the veteran players are just getting better, and the newcomers keep getting more comfortable and confident. So overall, a really good weekend for us.
Coach, just talk about Kylee Shoemaker's performance, first double-double, 16 rebounds. Talk about what she means to this team.
Kylee, interestingly enough, had a really tough start when we started practicing. She was in a funk, and maybe it was like a junior year slump. We didn't know, and she was scared about it, I could tell. So we talked a lot about it, and I was just like, move on, past a mistake, a missed shot, and you're amazing, you're a great teammate, great kid, and just be you, and I think that really has made a difference, and she's had 2 phenomenal games. She's really unselfish, as is Brick. I mean, those two just play and complement each other so well and make our guards look better because their hands are so good, and they've made Opie, Morris, a freshman, post better already, and Sophie Black, a sophomore, who's moved to that post spot, and we have another freshman that will start this week off an injury, so Kendall Smith, who should help us in the future as well.
Talk about Abby Brickley's performance today, named the tournament MVP. Also moves into 10th all-time on the scoring list, 1,052 points. Surpasses Allison Yale, who had 1,049. Brick needed 31 coming in to this weekend, had 20 today. Just talk about her overall play.
Wow, I guess, it's tough to ask that. Our program's all about team first, and Brick knows that. Abby Brickley knows that. So we don't even know how many points people have. Interestingly enough, we had Kristen Hickey, the all-time leading scorer, here today, who was one of the most unselfish players we ever have had here. And when she had 1,540 points, she shot 50% from the field, and that's kind of what Brick does. You saw her kick out a lot. She doesn't force stuff. She makes people around her better. So we don't know that, but obviously an amazing accomplishment for a kid that doesn't take a ton of shots. We're a team that nobody takes 20 shots. We get the best shot on the court, and she's a pretty good free throw shooter. And again, her grandmother, got to see her play for the first time today. She's from Utah, 85 years old, and just was like, Wheaton's made Abby a better player in person, and that's just really touching, as a coach. But we wouldn't be as good as we are without Brick, obviously, buying into this and being a phenomenal leader in our team.
Can you just talk about your guard play, shooting over 40% from three-point range? Just talk about that figure as well.
Yeah, I think that's a really important statistic, actually, because teams jam our post play so much. They want to take Brick and Kylee out of it. We have some really good shooters on the perimeter. Interesting, our guards always want to pass to our posts because they know how good our posts are, and we've kind of talked about in practice, shoot threes. If you're open and they're going to double our post, shoot the three. And I think we're getting more comfortable. Becca, Laura Pierce, Kirsten Ferrari, Kenzie Kuhn can shoot it, and then we have several freshman guards that can shoot it as well. So if that's what teams are going to give us, we have to hit it or we don't win games.
Coach, just talk about the tournament overall. Obviously, you talked about it from a playing standpoint, but just talk about what it means to you, obviously, to host a tournament like this.
It means a lot, and we're not going to be able to have it next year. We're going to change to an every other year format, but so hopefully it will get bigger, where we're having it every other year. Just the men will host next year, and then we'll host the following year. So it's really important to our program, and to see the twins, grow with us and hopefully be a good impact on their lives. And Randy Kareen, like I mentioned yesterday, our facilities director, she'll give me the totals, but I'm assuming we raised over $3,000 again for them, and she does a lot of the legwork while I'm coaching the games and makes this, a phenomenal event.
All right, thanks, Coach, and congrats on the 2 wins this weekend.
Thanks for all